All right, what you had? What else is buzzing?
Well, Luka Doncic said that it is a lot easier to score in the NBA than it was over in Europe.
Okay.
He said that in an interview.
I agree with that. I think a lot of people are going to take that the wrong way, though. And again, most American sports fans, fans of the professional sports, they really don't go far beyond those professional sports. All right, maybe some college, but the overall context of basketball is such that anyone coming from the NCAA, coming from Europe, or coming from any other league around the world experiences ease. It's easier to score in the NFL, in the NBA, across the board, wherever they're coming from. So it's not a situation where the level of play in the ACB and in the EuroLeague is anywhere near the NBA's level of play. It's just the NBA's rules are designed for scoring where everyone else is not. Like, I'll tell you right now, once Zion Williamson steps onto an NBA court, he's going to feel free.
Can't stop him. It's a foul every
RJ
time.
Barrett, they're going to feel free, right? Because in the NBA, you can't hand check.
No zones.
You can
Illegal
technically
defense.
you could play zone,
Yeah, but
the illegal defense
Yeah.
and the fact that the NBA 3-point line is so long that you can't really play zone to protect the 3-point line. If you try to protect the 3-point line in an NBA zone, you're going to leave the middle open. So the entire court just feels much, much more spacious. And in recent years, FIBA actually changed the international rules to become a little bit more like the NBA, but it's still nowhere near. So,
and you can take a couple extra steps too from time to time if the move is
you can
spectacular.
take a lot of extra steps.
So that step back,
I
or whatever
think
you use.
if you send in an application
yeah,
to the league
yeah,
for a signature move and it gets
approved,
you're good with
It
3 or
goes
4
down.
steps for your career.
Yeah,
You're good.
Yeah,
You're
you
good.
always get that. Everybody just deals with it.
Yep.
But what he said specifically was here in the NBA, it's easier to score compared to Europe. Of course, he said in Europe the court is smaller, and then here the defense you have 3 seconds for defense. And
Right.
he said I think it's easier to score here too. So it makes sense.
Right.
I can't even.
And then the other thing also, the shot clock at 24. I'm not sure what the FIBA shot clock is. It might be down to 30. I know college is down to, I believe, 30. But the NBA shot clock at 24, it just encourages you as a player to shoot quickly.
Yeah.
To shoot quickly. So there's less, and if you watch FIBA basketball, you're going to see a lot more ball movement because they have more time.
Yeah.
Okay, there's much less time in the NBA to get your shot up. And like I said, no hand check, bigger court, a lot more space, the longer 3-point distance.
And the offenses that they run.
And the offenses.
Let it fly, like putting up 25, 30 3-pointers a game. Yeah.
Right. So it's not what people think. The first idea you get from that is that he thinks the NBA is easier than the ACB. It's absolutely not. Not to mention, I see a lot of people that were talking about this today, and they continue to miss one of the big things about the NBA compared to any other league while they were trying to figure out if the NBA was easier. The reason why the NBA is the NBA is because the greatest basketball players in the world play in the NBA. So there is no league that you can compare to the NBA because none of them could match the talent in any shape, form, or fashion.
Yeah.
Okay, the NBA athletes are far, far superior because literally every country's very, very best, okay, are in the NBA. It's a different game.
You can be the best in your entire state, go to the NBA, and not even be half as good as most of the people there.
Right.
That's how intense it
right.
is. Yeah.
Well, I mean, even when you think about it, we talk about the top 10s, we talk about top 20s, maybe even top 30s in the NBA.
Yeah.
If you're a top 30 in the NBA,
yeah,
that's
a big deal.
That is a the
best
very
walking
big
the
deal.
planet.
Yes,
you're the best.
Yes. All right. Another piece of news that's buzzing. Heisman Trophy winner Kyler Murray has made a decision. That's coming across right now on Twitter. ESPN is breaking news. Kyler Murray has announced on Twitter he is firmly and fully committing, well, let me quote him, firmly and fully committing my life and time to becoming an NFL quarterback. Is that a mistake, Joe?
I don't think it's a mistake at all. I don't think it is. And this kind of goes, it's a little similar to the NBA in that the changes in the rules have allowed different types of players to enter into the arena. The NFL with these rules, you can't touch a quarterback. He can run and slide, and you can't lay a hand on him. The way the offenses are run now, the run and gun style, you can run the option. The game has changed so much that it actually now renders itself to a player like this that can move the pocket and make plays. As long as his arm is good, he can be 3 feet tall in the NFL. If you can get the ball out and hit your target like you want to hit and scramble, he's good. And you can thank people like Russell Wilson for making that happen. You can go back a little bit further historically and talk about other quarterbacks, but Russell Wilson, the size that he is, it's rendered itself helpful to these other quarterbacks that want to play. Can you imagine if Charlie Ward wanted to play right now? He'd have been in the league.
Well, Charlie Ward wasn't small.
Yeah. Well, they made it seem like he was little.
Right. They look for excuses, but he wasn't small. Charlie Ward is the prototype.
Yeah.
6'10", 200, 205.
6'10"?
No, 6'2".
6'2".
6'2".
Okay.
6'2". He's definitely clearly the prototype, but he didn't even bother to pursue it past. I don't even know if he went to the combine. I don't even think he did.
I don't
he just
think he
gave up on it.
He'd have got Kaepernick, and then not only that, I really think if he'd gone to the combine, they would have tried to filter him into another position.
Right.
Right. Special teams, wide receiver.
Right.
Even Cordell Stewart. Remember when he played? I'm surprised he was able to get into the league at the time.
Right. Kevin Seifert of ESPN reports quarterback Kyler Murray announced Monday that he will fully commit to an NFL career and at least put on hold his interest in baseball.
Makes sense.
All right. Murray would be the first person ever drafted into the first round of both the NFL and Major League Baseball drafts, according to the Elias Sports Bureau. I think he's actually making a mistake.
And why do you think that?
I think he's making a mistake because you should leave the door open for both until the very, very last minute. If he goes to the combine, because of his size, we can, we believe that he can play, right? But when they get into those war rooms, for every one that says yes, there's going to be one that says no, and you can start to slide.
Do you think he's saying this because he wants to show the league how committed he is to really playing? Because a team might be a little, like, they might waver and say, you know what, do you want to play baseball or not? Like, what do you really want to do?
That's fair also. That's fair also. I saw the Oakland A's comment today. Oakland A's opened spring training today. They commented that they still fully expect him. Mm-hmm. They're not giving up on him.
Okay.
And they're gonna just wait him out. They're gonna wait him out. Like I said, I think it's a mistake because if you can hold them both for a long time, as long as possible, potentially you can get more in terms of a signing bonus from the A's. Okay. I don't know what you could do to petition the NFL to make more of a commitment to you beyond what the rookie scale says.
Yeah.
But if it's a competition for the player, that rookie scale gets in the way. Now, he's going to make more money in the NFL right off the bat if he's drafted in the first round. Right. You know what I mean? But I personally think that he's a major league ball player. I don't think he's the type of player that's going to get stuck in the minor leagues. He has too many tools to overcome that. Speed, defense, so on and so forth. And from his one season playing Oklahoma baseball, he was terrific, obviously. And to be just to play one season and to hit, 290 with almost 400 on base percentage is phenomenal. In the Big 12, which is, if not the best, it's second or third best baseball conference in America. So I think it's a mistake. I think he should hold out, push it as long as possible. He doesn't actually have to go to spring training because he's got no shot at the major league team in this first year. So he should stick it out and play the game with them as far as he can go.